Hi everyone, Shane R. Monroe here, and we all know how terrible the Ubisoft Connect client is, but what about the beta? What about the brand new Ubisoft Connect client that is coming out right now? We have put ourselves into beta mode on the Steam Deck to show you maybe it doesn't suck as bad as the other one. First off, as you can see, it's fully controller based. Yes, you can use your controller to move around the interface. No more touchscreen hokey pokey, no more mouse nonsense. You can move around freely for the most part using the controller. So we have the standard home screen that you must land on, unfortunately. There's no way to change that, which rather sucks. But then you have all of the icons lined up on the left, such as all of your games. And apparently, if you subscribe to Ubisoft Plus, which I don't, it'll merge all the games that you own and that are playable for you. But I really like being able to move around here freely, right? So you can go in and change your search filters. You can do all sorts of cool stuff without ever having to lift a finger up on the touch screen or use a keyboard or mouse. Listen, this is a huge upgrade in service from Ubisoft, I gotta tell you. Of course, you can always filter out your library. For this one, you're going to need to use your built-in keyboard or keyboard mouse like I'm using here, but you can see it filters them out very, very well. It's an effective little tool. Now, what I did find out was the store and the plus button, I don't know what's going on, but remember, this is beta. Once you go to the store or the plus, you sort of lose all control with the controllers, right? So you can't use the D-pad or the analog sticks or the buttons anymore. You got to go to the touch screen, use a mouse or keyboard to escape that. And honestly, the social window doesn't work much better. So if you're planning on using the social window in gaming mode, it's serviceable, but not great. But I think what most people are going to be doing here is downloading and playing games. Again, as I mentioned, it's not possible to choose where you want to land when you run it. So you're forced to always see the store first. But you can even access all these interface choices, right? So you can go through all of your customization here with the controller, with the Steam Deck itself. And I got to say, listen, I'm not going to jump up and down, but that's pretty great. Okay, so the proof, though, is in the pudding. And I know what you're probably looking for is a way of being able to run some of these older games like Assassin's Creed 3 or Assassin's Creed Unity. So let's go ahead real quick and install one of these things. A lot of these older ones used to cause all sorts of chaos in the client. More importantly, though, if this new client, the new beta version of this client, gets updated for these Steam Tween launchers, then absolutely some of these games that we've had to jump through hoops for, like Unity here, or some of the other older Assassin's Creed games like Uno, for example, I have a whole video set on how to get around that problem and actually run the Steam versions of these games. So we can hope, though, that if Steam will just flip the bit and turn it into beta client mode on the way through, maybe we'll have a lot better luck. So we'll go ahead and let this guy install. We're not going to do the whole long install here for you because I'm sure you'd like to actually see it running, as would we all. But you know, Ubisoft, any of these third-party lockers are death, right? I mean, we don't want any of these. We didn't ask for them. We don't want them. But the least we can do is, if we can get something usable out of the box, at least it's what we have, and it's better than what we have now. I mean, quite frankly, the Ubisoft Connect, EA app, all of them are a complete mess. And the fact that Ubisoft is actually trying to step outside the boundaries and give us something that might actually be usable just for once with the Steam Deck means that they're at least trying. And I commend them for that. Now, EA app, you got to get on board, get that controller interface on board. You too, I'm looking at you, BattleNet. It's time for you to get off the high horse. Also accommodate the Steam Deck. All right, well, you can see the game is definitely starting. And this is good news for everybody. I'm a huge fan. This is a good start in the right direction. All right, well, thanks so much for tuning in. Of course, if you enjoyed the content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. It means a lot to us. Leave a comment in the area below, and we'll look at all of them. Thanks again so much for watching. I'm Shane R. Monroe. Until next time, take care.